Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review White with Fear, and this is a new documentary from director Andrew Goldberg that focuses on the decades-long quest by American conservative political machine to weaponize race and fear of the other for political gain. And this documentary, I think, first off, there's going to be a lot of people that are angry about this, that are going to dismiss this film right away because it has a political stance, it has a political lean, and have to get that right off the bat because there's going to be some people who watch this and automatically dismiss every single thing that's presented in it. I have to say, I think Goldberg does a really fine job of structuring this film, putting this together, has a sleek, modern approach to documentary filmmaking that makes this engaging and entertaining to watch, and I think the thesis is clear and puts it forward. Now, there's commentators like Hillary Clinton and others that obviously are extremely biased because, the stance that this film takes is they are the quote-unquote victims of the political machine that created this, because a big chunk of this film is focusing on the 2016 election, which Hillary Clinton lost. I don't know if her inclusion in this is the best for the film, and I don't think she adds the best perspective to the film. But why I think this film is so compelling and so interesting is the vast majority of those who speak to this film, outside of historians and political strategists, are those who were part of these decisions and helped craft this campaign strategy, these perspectives. This film talks to Steve Bannon, and you have Brian Stetler and Tim Miller, and you have those who had their fingers in here, and there's some really compelling perspectives of we purposefully tried to drum up these kinds of stories, and one of them was at one point I was toiling around with Mr. Trump, it's let's tell the American people that the head of the drug cartels are trying to kidnap you to build empathy and stuff like that, and you're just and the obvious thing was they didn't have any evidence that that was happening, but it would stoke fear amongst people towards Mexican people, and all of those decisions are, and how that is expressed was so very specifically targeted and done in a way to really capture and recapture the white base of America. And, that is certainly Trump's bread and butter, trying to, weaponize the fear of the other in the same exact way, not the same exact way, but heavily influenced by Richard Nixon, who, he was the let's return us to law and order, and how he took that and his strategist modernized it and turned it into what helped Trump win in 2016. And it's a fascinating watch in terms of pulling back the curtain on political strategy and how far people will go to craft a story, to change public opinion, to help a politician win an election. And this is where we're at, people. So, this film feels very authentic and compelling in that way because it does present, this is where we are in politics. And this isn't, sure, there's some people in here that are those, you even have, actor Asif Manvi of something like the show Evil, who gives his perspective on being a Muslim actor in this country and, post 9/11, what it was like with all of the fear towards Muslim people and Arab people. But a lot of this is from the perspective of those people that put this into action. And I think that's really compelling that they were able to get these people to I wouldn't necessarily brag, but kind of brag about what they were able to accomplish in terms of churning out this fear and weaponizing it for political gain. And it's a pretty eye-opening experience. But you have to be able to allow yourself to sit down and pay attention to this and realize like a lot of this was artificially put together. But I don't know if everybody's going to be willing to take a seat and watch this. But it's 85 minutes. It's well put together. It has a strong thesis, has strong support to it. There are some questionable choices in terms of some biases that it allows to shine too brightly in. But at the end of the day, this is a really effective and I wouldn't say easy to watch, but like it's well paced and it's lean. It's 85 minutes. So like from a film watching standpoint, it's an easy watch. It goes down, it's effective, it moves. But at the end of the day, this is a pretty eye-opening experience. But those are my thoughts on White with Fear. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.